Good morning. Thank you all so much for being here today. It's exciting to see so many faces that are familiar, both from our current operations, but also from years past. I see that we have retired Chief Wayne Livesey here, and also retired Chief Lisa Myers. Thank you for continuing to make this a priority. Did I miss any retired chiefs? Because I know if Bill McMahon's here, I'm going to hear from him. Well, there's been lots of great foundations set in this police department, and I can speak to that firsthand. And what we are going to hear about today is our growth moving forward at the Howard County Police Department. So allow me to introduce our county executive, Calvin Ball.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Good morning, and thank you all for being here. Howard County is nationally recognized as one of the best places to live, work, play, grow, and thrive for all. Our Howard County Police Department is one of the best in our entire nation. It is also why we have the reputation of being one of the safest communities in our nation. Public safety is a core focus because we know that none of these accolades matter if our residents and visitors are not only safe, but feel safe. Feel safe walking through their neighborhoods. Feel safe letting their children play outside. Feel safe visiting our parks, our businesses, our restaurants, and gathering spaces. The continued success of our police department is vital to the well-being of our community. This success has been demonstrated during the last several decades under the leadership of so many other distinguished police chiefs. I want to start with Chief Wayne Livesey, who made history as the longest-serving police chief in Howard County, serving for 8 years with distinction. During his time as chief from 1998 to 2006, Chief Livesey invested in new technology for officers, emphasized community policing, and elevated our underrepresented voices in command by appointing 3 women to the rank of captain and the department's first African American captain. Now, when I took office in December of 2018, I knew that it was important to continue the legacy of other distinguished, dedicated police chiefs while remaining true to the values of service and community. And that's why in January of 2019, I was thrilled to appoint Lisa Myers as our first African American and female police chief in Howard County history. During her tenure, Howard County saw trends of decreasing crime across many categories, including robbery, aggravated assault, burglary, and auto theft. Upon her retirement in 2021, after a distinguished 31 years of service to Howard County, we knew that we had to continue fostering our efforts to build community partnerships, ensuring the safety of our most vulnerable populations, and continuing the commitment to community policing. It was then that I knew there was no better person to return to serve Howard County than Police Chief Gregory Durr. He brought nearly 25 years of public safety experience to this position, with roles ranging from patrol-level enforcement to command administration. At the time of his appointment, he was actively serving as a commander in the Maryland State Fire Marshal's Office, and when there was an opportunity to serve Howard County residents where he was raised, he did not hesitate. During his tenure, Chief Durr remained a steadfast leader in helping to move our police department and our community forward. His leadership traits and his ability to build strong bonds with our community made him the right person for that job, and I'm grateful for his service. I also want to personally thank Chief Durr as he prepares for retirement and his new home and grandchild in Florida. Under the leadership of Chiefs Myers and Durr, this department has led our state in our region, not by chance, but by strategy, investment, innovation, and by an unrelenting commitment to our residents, businesses, and visitors. Howard County is safe because of the people in this agency, the strategies they execute, and the partnerships they build. Through years of challenge, including a global pandemic, this department held the line. Crime continued a downward trend even as our population grew. And in 2025, we saw a reduction in violent crime by 28%, and property crimes were down nearly 7%. The crime rate in Howard County has remained relatively far below the statewide average year after year. And Columbia has been routinely named one of the safest cities in America. We do not take that for granted because safety is not something you only achieve once. It's something that you earn every single day through trust, accountability, visibility, and partnership. We have backed this department with the real resources that are needed. In FY23, through our budget, we made the largest investment in Howard County Police Department in a decade, an $11 million increase, including funding for 24 new patrol positions, the largest increase in sworn personnel in 15 years. That investment produced the largest police academy class since 1993. In 2021, we launched a body-worn camera program with an investment of more than $3.2 million, which reflects our commitment to both officer accountability and public trust. Through this program, we provided cameras for all uniformed officers, established body-worn camera as a division and video management section, and created new positions to ensure effective program implementation and extensive training for our sworn officers. We also created a fully funded Howard County's Police Accountability Board to ensure that community concerns are addressed fairly and transparently. Throughout the last 7.5 years, this department has continued to evolve. HCPD launched a drone program, which was the result of careful, transparent process that examined privacy, training, and community impact before a single drone was ever put in the air. The department built an enhanced crime analysis division using advanced data tools and crime mapping to predict trends and deploy resources where they are needed most. We launched public-facing dashboards to further reinforce our commitment to transparency. And these provide searchable data to residents about crime, traffic, use of force, and internal affairs. And when violent incidences occurred near Elkridge Corners Shopping Center and the mall in Columbia, this department did not wait. In Elkridge, we immediately launched a new satellite police office to engage more directly with our community. At the mall, we implemented a comprehensive crime reduction plan with high visibility patrols, a new full-time patrol beat, a dedicated crime analysis team, and a soon-to-be-opened new police satellite office inside the mall. I know firsthand this department's long-standing commitment to serving the varying needs of people throughout our communities. The mental health unit was expanded, and more than 80% of our officers and dispatchers are now certified as crisis intervention team members. The 911 flagging program lets families voluntarily register loved ones with disabilities so officers responding to a call are already informed. Initiatives have included everything from comfort dogs at the 911 dispatch center, a pet food bank during COVID, a soft room for human trafficking victims, and each of these, they're not small things. They speak to the character and the heart of our officers and the culture within this organization. I want to recognize that one of our top priorities in recent years has also been solving cold cases. 4 cases have been closed in the last few years after decades of going unsolved. And this year, we're continuing to support our Howard County Police Department in my proposed FY27 operating budget by providing a funding increase of over $9 million. Now, since I became your county executive, we have increased funding for HCPD by nearly 45%, reflecting an increase of more than $50 million. This critical funding ensures that our sworn police force remains nearly fully staffed and equipped to support public safety needs. Our upcoming FY27 budget supports ongoing staffing needs, community engagement, and systemic enhancements, as well as critical technology and supplies to support our officers. Every day, our officers respond to difficult, stressful, and often dangerous situations involving people experiencing some of the hardest moments of their lives. Most of the department's successes never make the headlines. They happen quietly, in de-escalated situations, lives protected, crises resolved, and people safely returning home to their families. So today I want to especially thank all of our officers, dispatchers, professional staff, and the leadership who remain committed every single day despite the increasing challenges of modern policing. And while we have made incredible progress over the last nearly 8 years, we know there's more work ahead of us. When Chief Durr let me know about his retirement plans, we immediately began working toward a succession plan, especially with just over 6 months left in my tenure as your county executive. I knew that our next police chief needed to be someone who is not new to this department. Our next acting chief of police is not new to this work. He began his career as a police officer in Baltimore City and Atlanta, served our country in the United States Marine Corps, and has spent nearly 20 years building his career right here in Howard County. He has risen through the ranks to serve in command positions across all 4 commands of this agency. Most recently, he has served as Deputy Chief of Special Operations, overseeing the Special Operations Bureau and the Community Services Bureau. Today, I'm pleased to announce that effective June 1st, Major Terrence Benn will act as our police chief. Acting Chief Benn brings to this role what this moment requires: experience, leadership, and a true commitment to community policing. I'm confident in his ability to lead this department forward and continue to make progress on the legacy laid before us. Further, as we prepare for the retirement of Colonel Gary McElhaney, and I want to thank him for his nearly 50 years of service to keeping us all safe. I'm pleased to announce the appointment of Captain Antonio Thomas as acting colonel. For 20 years, Captain Thomas has served the police department and taken on particularly challenging roles, including overseeing professional standards, information technology, and quality assurance. I am truly confident and believe that this highly qualified team of acting Chief Benn and acting Colonel Thomas will move our department forward and grow upon the great foundation set by the commanders before them. As we remain data-informed and people-driven, these 2 leaders have the advanced technology experience to elevate our department to the next level. I also want to recognize the outstanding collaboration of every person who works hard on behalf of our entire community. I know this work is not easy, I know that this work can be exhausting. I know there are days when the weight of this responsibility follows you long after your shift ends. It's because of your service. Families can sleep more peacefully at night. Businesses can open their doors with confidence. Children can play in their neighborhoods, and our residents continue to feel proud to call Howard County home. I continue to be grateful for every officer and professional employee of the Howard County Police Department who work tirelessly to ensure that Howard County remains and has the best quality of life for all. Together, with this pillar of leadership, we will continue to keep our community safe, our officers safe, our families safe. And together we will continue building a Howard County where every resident is not only safe, but feels safe. Thank you.
And now, please join me in welcoming to the podium Major, soon-to-be acting Chief, Terrence Benn.
Good morning. To County Executive Ball, thank you for your trust, your vision, and your unwavering support and commitment to public safety in Howard County. The partnership matters, and I don't take it for granted. To Chief Myers, to Chief Durr, thank you for creating a solid foundation so our agency can continue to grow and evolve. I came to this profession through service in the Marine Corps and policing in Atlanta and Baltimore City, eventually finding my home here in Howard County, where I've had the opportunity to serve in leadership roles across every command in my nearly 20 years of service. After my initial time in patrol, I was anxious to serve in a role specifically focused on community outreach. And I was a community outreach officer in the Southern District before rising through the ranks to corporal, sergeant, lieutenant, and then becoming a Southern District commander as a captain, where I continued to grow into positions of Special Crimes Bureau commander, the deputy chief for administration, and currently Special Operations Commands. Along the way, I also earned a master's in divinity degree from Howard University School of Divinity, which has shaped how I see police work. Policing at its best is a calling. It's service. It's showing up for people on their worst days of their lives and doing right by them. This is what I believe, and this is how I intend to lead. We have real work ahead of us, and I want to be direct about where we are focused. We are deepening our relationships across the community, in our faith communities, in our minority communities, and with our youth. This is not optional, it's foundational. We are investing in efforts to ensure we are utilizing best practices to address issues related to mental health in our communities. Individuals with disabilities, intellectual disabilities, and other challenges that faced by many in our community. We are committed to ensuring we have all the training and resources necessary to best serve and protect every resident and visitor in Howard County. We are focusing on our young people before they ever enter into contact with the criminal justice system, because the highest return on public safety is prevention. And we are committed to data analysis, knowing where crime is happening, why it is happening, and how to put the right resources in the right places at the right time. To the members of our department, both sworn and professional staff, I understand the weight you carry every day. My commitment is to lead with honesty, advocate for resources and support you and your needs, and ensure that at the end of your shift, you know your work has made a difference. And to the residents of Howard County, we will continue to hold ourselves to the highest standard by being transparent and accountable and responsive to your concerns. Everyone deserves to feel safe, and we will work to ensure that we maintain and earn your trust daily. I'm ready to get to work and to provide the best possible service to each and every one of you. And at this time, I would like to introduce Acting Colonel, Captain Acting Colonel to be Antonio Thomas.
I'm at the age where I need to put these on first. Give me a second. Good afternoon, and thank you, Acting Chief Benn. I'm honored to step into this role alongside you, and I'm grateful for the confidence placed in me by the leadership of this department and this county. I joined the Howard County Police Department in 2006, and this agency has been the center of my professional life for nearly 2 decades. I spent 13 years in patrol, and I'm extremely proud of that. Patrol is the foundation of everything we do. It's where you learn this job, this community, and what it really means to serve. From there, I had the opportunity to serve in roles that gave me a broad view of how the department operates. With that background, I want to speak directly about 2 things I consider foundational to everything else we do: staffing and resources. I spent time in recruitment, so I understand what it takes to find, attract, and develop right people for this work. This department currently has a vacancy rate of less than 2%. That is a number that most law enforcement agencies in this region would envy, and it reflects the sustained investment this county has made in building and maintaining our staff at full strength. Adequate staffing is what it takes Adequate staffing is what it makes everything else possible. It is what allows us to respond quickly, to be present in our communities, and to give officers manageable workloads, and to support the mental health and wellness of our people. My commitment is to identify resources this department needs and to advocate for them at every level. Our officers deserve to go into the field fully prepared, and that will remain a priority under this leadership. I am proud of what this department has built, and I look forward to serving with Acting Chief Benn, our commanders, and every officer and civilian in this agency. In closing, I would like to thank Chief Durr for his mentorship, his leadership. I also would like to thank County Executive Dr. Ball for his continued support. Thank you.
Next, we'll welcome to the podium Councilman Opal Jones.
Good afternoon, everyone. County Executive Dr. Calvin Ball, members of our state delegation, my county council colleagues, community advocates, distinguished guests, and of course, the finest in the land, Howard County Police Department. I am Opal Jones, Chair of the Howard County Council, and it gives me great pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Howard County Council. Today we celebrate the announcement of the new Acting Chief and Acting Colonel of the Howard County Police Department. Howard County Police Department's dedication to this pledge is reflected in the national recognition that Howard County, and specifically Columbia, consistently rank as one of the safest communities in the United States of America. These achievements are propelled by the trust residents place in public institutions to serve responsibly, with integrity and compassion. Howard County Police Department has shown decades of dedicated service through their unwavering commitment to its mission, protecting life and property, reducing opportunities for crime and disorder, enforcing the law with fairness, assisting victims, and serving the public in a manner consistent with the values of a free society. Community is strongest when public safety reflects collaboration, respect, and a willingness to listen. We are fortunate to have these 2 leaders prepared to serve and guide this department forward while honoring the values and traditions that have made it a model for community engagement. And I'll take a moment of personal privilege to say that it has been an absolute honor to vote in favor of any funding to support everyone in the Howard County Police Department. To our esteemed personnel of the Howard County Police Department, thank you for your service and dedication to Howard County. We appreciate all that you do 24/7, 365. To our newly appointed acting chief and acting colonel, we welcome your leadership, continued partnership, and steadfast vision to ensure that Howard County remains one of the safest communities in the United States of America.
No worries. That was a test to see who would jump in first. We're very collaborative here. So we are going to open for a few questions. I do want to warn you we're a little bit limited on time. Today also happens to be Public Safety Day at Leadership Howard County, and I'm looking in the crowd. I see our Fire Chief Winston here and some other folks who will be joining me there a short time from now. So, and lots of folks will be there from the public safety community. But this is our priority at the moment, and we want to make sure that we're giving ample time to the people who've come from the press. So let's open to questions. Okay, well, you all really determined to make me on time. I see you back there. I see you. Yes.
Blair Sable with WMAR News. Thank you for being here today. This question is for our new acting chief. There have been some events in the past that maybe have called into question, the community's trust of the police department. How do you intend to address that as you take this new role?
The question is about how to address issues of trust in the community as acting chief Benn takes over his new role.
Trust is something that's earned. I think ultimately what happens is you open the door to communication. You lay out, you share what you are able to share in an exchange, and then you continue to work on reciprocal conversations to ensure that the information that you are able to share, you share. I also think you loop in our PIO office to make sure that continued up-to-date information is being shared so that that information is released as soon as it's available. I think trust, again, comes back to foundationally having effective communication.
Okay, well, y'all had your one shot and Blair took it. So we just want to tell you all again how much it means to all of us, and I know to our new leaders, to have each of you here. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to moving forward with our agency. Thank you.